What's up, everybody? So it's News Now, Ohio. So it's funny stuff, guys. All right, so um, I have a very big family, guys. I have 16 aunts and uncles. Um, I have literally, like, I think at the high point before some have died and some have been murdered or killed or just have died, was about 140 first cousins. So family's huge. Um, anyway, so I got a Facebook message today from one of my cousins, my second cousins, who used to babysit when she was a baby. She is my cousin Danny's Smith's daughter, who was shot and killed back in 1991 or two. I can't remember. I think it was 92. But he got shot and killed by a guy. But he was, me and him was really close. We were really, really good friends. But and I used to babysit him. As a matter of fact, I was babysitting him the night that he got shot and killed. But anyway, she's a firefighter and an EMT in Fairfield, I think is what her profile said. But the female cop that was in the store in my video last night, entitled "Cops Everywhere," the one that was inside the store, and she's my cousin. So small world. I didn't know she was my cousin, and I'm assuming she didn't know I was her cousin. But I guess my cousin saw my video and saw her sister in it and decided to call me and tell me that I was following around and videoing my cousin. I'm like, you know, I don't follow the police around. I just, when I see them, I stop and I video, and I do it for the citizens' protection. I make sure that the cops don't overstep their boundaries and violate any rights. It's a shame. Um, I'm taking it that they must not like me now very much, which is okay. I mean, it's their prerogative. She's totally brainwashed. Um, she told me how, 5 officers have already been killed so far this year. And I was like, yeah, well, what about the 900 unarmed citizens that was killed last year? Over 900, you know, um, and, she's like, well, there's bad cops, and just like there's bad garbage men and everybody else in any profession. I'm like, yeah, but the difference is that a garbage man or a pizza delivery man doesn't have the capability to ruin somebody's life forever over a lie, over them just having a bad day. They can ruin someone's life. I know it's happened to me. I got charged, and my wife got charged with assault to a police officer, and we did nothing wrong. We didn't assault no cops, but the cops had to justify beating me and my wife down. So they charged us with assault to a cop and resisting arrest and all them other goodies that the cops like to throw on to people that they beat up, especially resisting arrest. We all know how they like to yell out, stop resisting, while they're beating your fucking ass. But because they consider, if they're punching you in the face and you're blocking, you put your arms up over your head to block their punches, to them that's considered resisting because you're blocking their punches. How dare you block their punches, or the police? But either way, I love my family, but I don't think we'll be enjoying any Sunday night dinners or gatherings, football gatherings anytime soon. But that's okay. Still my family. And if I was out and I was filming her, and somebody tried to hurt her, I would help her just like I would any other member of my family. I don't look at EMTs and firefighters as bad people. I look at them as heroes. Yeah, you have your asshole EMTs like you have your asshole pizza men, like that asshole EMT the other night that was over there at that house over there. You get assholes in every profession and everywhere you go. But for the most part, firefighters to me are heroes. They risk their lives and they actually perform a service. I don't feel police perform a service. I really don't, except revenue generation. Now, I think that there should be detectives that actually investigate crimes. But as far as patrolmen, nah, I don't see much use for them. All they do is sit around with a radar detector to generate revenue for the city they're in. They're not a productive member or part of the society, I don't think. But anyway, but she's at the whole, they thinks that they risk their life for people, and we all know that police are under no obligation to protect us or save us or to keep us safe in any way. That's not what they're here for. It's not part of their mandate. It's not part of their protocol. And the two officers in Florida in that Florida shooting that didn't go into the school until after their backup got there is proof of that. How many kids' lives could they have saved if they'd have went in there and handled that situation? I mean, it was a fucking teenager with a gun. Surely their training would have overcame that, and they could have prevailed. But they were too chicken shit, and they was like, well, the hell with that. It's not our job to save these people. We're cops. We're not heroes. But whatever. All that aside, it's like I told her. If her or the other cops are doing nothing wrong, they have nothing to fear from me. All I do is record them. She was like, well, a lot of the people that watch your stuff don't like cops, and you seem to villainize the police. I don't villainize them. And if they're not doing nothing wrong, I ain't got a problem with them. I just sit back and I record them. I don't say nothing to them. Don't say nothing about them. If they do something wrong, like the Myers guy did last night, damn right I got something to say about it. And I'm going to always have something to say. She was like, she said she was just being sarcastic, but I don't really think she was. She said, I told her about the cops beating me and my wife up and charging us with assault when we did nothing wrong. She was like, well, did you file a complaint? And I just asked her, I was like, surely you're not that brainwashed that you think that me complaining to the same people that beat my ass and put false charges on me is going to actually become something, but there's people out there that really think that the police are good, honest people that are there because they want to help people, and it's just not the case for the majority of them. The majority of officers don't join the force because they want to help people, and they just don't. They do it for a paycheck, and they do it because it gives them they think they have power over people, and but they don't. They have no power over any of us until we break the law, and then they jump on that. When they're able to jump on you, they do. So, I don't know. My cousin Danny didn't care for the police either,